Things are finally starting to dry out a little bit. And we're getting a little bit of that color back. And the sun's shining. Hey everybody, I'm Matt and welcome to Cobb Hill Farms. Today's video, we're going to work on the pig pasture and the pig shelter, get that ready to go. We got to get those pigs moved outside here before long. They're getting bigger every day. And looking at the long range forecast, it looks like it's going to be fairly decent. No real cold stretches, just maybe a cold day here or there. But we need to get them moved out here. So I want to get the hog panel across the front of this shelter. So that way we can confine them to that for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. Let them get used to this outside environment. And then we'll take that hog panel off, and then they'll have the run of the whole outside pasture here all summer long. So the first thing I gotta do is come up with a couple 2x4s and a hog panel to put across the front. Those ought to work. Let's see what the little piggies are up to this morning. Morning, piggies. How are we all doing this morning? Don't knock your water over. Yeah, first thing I do is clean all this excess dirt off of here so I get a nice mounting surface. Alright, let's get this unfastened first. There. That's all there is to it. Alright, so once we're ready to let them out, we'll just take the screws out of the 2x4s, take the hog panel down, and they'll be free at last. Now let's see what I gotta do to put this all back up. That's what I thought. I need some wire. And this is why you always have spare wire laying around. Now for the major question. How do I connect these two together? that was right or not. But I'm sure it'll work. I guess it doesn't have to be pretty, it just needs to be functional. Now for the bottom layer. Close enough. And I'll take a walk around and make sure all the fence line looks good. Good there. Then the insulators down here. Everything looks good there. Get some of these big rocks out of the way, so nothing shorts up against them. That looks good there. I'll have to get back in here and trim all this brush back, get that off the fence line. But for what we're doing today, everything looks good. Corner insulators look good. There. Now let's go see how our repairs look. Looks good there. Looks good there too. Alright, now that we got the fence line all tight, we're going to head to the shop and cut a couple of these plastic T-posts of length. I don't like them sticking up any higher than they have to. The more you have sticking up, the better chance you have of it getting caught on something or something getting caught on it and busting it off. And not only that, it looks awful funny when you're only using about the first 16 to 18 inches of it and you got all this extra T-post sticking up in the air not doing nothing. So we're going to trim her down a little bit. That looks straight. Looks good to me. Alright, the last piece of this puzzle is getting this fence charger hooked up. I used to use a solar fence charger mounted right on top of this T-post, and it worked really well until it didn't. Last year it quit working, so I didn't want to spend the big money on another solar fence charger. So I went and bought this thing, and it works. Somebody had to put the snowbank rating away. I don't know who that was. Oh wait, it was me. That'll work, I guess. Now I'll just run an extension cord from the top of the barn out here to that fence charger and we'll be all set to go. This area works really well for us to raise our pasture pigs for a few different reasons. One, it's the rockiest place we have here on the farm. The pigs root this all up. They push these rocks around, they'll chew on them. There's not really much else we could do out here that'd be cost effective or worth our time. The other thing is those locust trees. Those locust trees provide shade for the pigs in the summer months once they go to bloom and they have leaves on them all summer long. They also provide a scratching post. The other thing is the pigs help us out in keeping the underbrush and the undergrowth around those locust trees from overtaking the area. It used to be, before the pigs were here in the first year, this was all growed up, and then the pigs have since cleared this all out and they keep it clean for us. The nice thing too is it's in close proximity to all the other livestock here on the farm. Water's close by, we can stretch a garden hose out, fill the water tank, works really well. Same thing with feed, so they're really close by. And finally, the added benefit is for us. We can look out that living room window every morning first thing, and this is the first thing we see is these pigs out here roaming around on this piece of land, and there's nothing better than that. Now the only thing we got left to do is the day of the big move, getting them out here, is bring their water out. Other than that, it should be ready to go.